Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Wendy Joe, and today I am back with a follow-up to this video where we dove into how to create an ad for YouTube and how to monetize that. So I have some updates for you that I'm going to share, and I'm going to actually share my screen with you to kind of show you what kind of traction we got on this ad. Now, I will tell you a little disclaimer here. I ran this ad simply as a test to kind of give you guys some numbers on how good an ad could do when you literally watched me create it. Like, it took me no time at all to create the ad, and sadly it made $0, but I want to show you why and kind of what happened. And it also relates to some of the comments I got from you guys. And so we're going to just dive a little bit into that. Okay, so if you guys want to actually see how I set the parameters on this video, then you can go back and actually watch the video that I created. But as you can see, I've spent $59.48 with an average CPV or click-through volume of 5 cents per view with 66,000 impressions. And that means it got in front of 66,000 people. And of those 66,000, 1,000 of them actually clicked the ad and went into it. And so as you can see, I just put a very simple description in here and put a link to buy now. And I shortened the link to bit.ly rather than having the full link to clickbank.com. So here's the problem that we ran into with this ad. Google did not like something that I did. And a couple of you have actually mentioned to me, hey, they, won't let me run this, or I thought that they didn't like healthcare. And I had actually mentioned that previously, but I thought the way that we did this one, we would be okay. The answer to that is we were not, and my account did get suspended, my Google Ads account. So I appealed their decision. I have no doubt that they will reverse the suspension on it. However, be warned that they suspended it for what they called circumventing, which basically means a workaround. So trying to get you to go to a website that you're not actually advertising, I guess. So I think it was one of two things. Either the fact that I shortened the link to a bit.ly, making it not obvious where you were going. That could be one thing. Or the fact that it was healthcare, which I don't really feel like should be the issue because of how I ran the ad. But I did ask for clarification when I appealed the suspension. So hopefully they will give me something to go on, and I will share that with you as soon as I know. So my recommendation to you in all of this is stay away from using bit.ly links, number one, and number two, from using healthcare right now. When it comes to the healthcare industry, Google is very, very picky. And I knew that from the nutrition company that I work with. I can't run ads on Google for the products. I can have a website about them and I can advertise the website, but I can't advertise the individual products, if that makes sense. So they're very, very particular about that. So it's either the fact that it was healthcare or the fact that I used the bit.ly link. Now, I use bit.ly links a lot of times in my descriptions of my actual videos, but they are not ads. I'm not running them as an ad. So Google doesn't have a problem with that. The problem that they have is when you're running an ad and then redirecting people. I guess, I don't know. So I will let you know what they say. Hopefully they'll give me a little bit of clarification. That's the thing about a lot of these big companies. They do not give clarification at all. It's just like, you're done. So I am such a rule follower that it is super frustrating to think that you're following all the rules and still get suspended anyway. But at least you guys can learn from my lesson to either don't use bit.ly for your link or stay away from healthcare. I would say both right now. I would just stick with the original link that it gives you and advertise products that are not in that health realm until I can give you more information, but I'm thinking that may be it. So that's what I've learned. Let's take a look at my actual ClickBank site to see what happened on that end. So as you can see, I am actually selecting, I have this hidden just simply so that you can't see my actual username. But if I do January 1st through March the 7th, for some reason, it is not recording the clicks inside of ClickBank. So this entire little experiment was basically a massive failure from every aspect. But the way that I like to look at things is that just because it looks like a failure doesn't mean we can't learn something from it. So I will link up everything we talked about in the description below. And I hope you learned something from this. I'm always transparent with you guys. I share the good and the bad. Obviously, from this one, you learned a lot of what not to do when you're running those YouTube ads through Google AdSense. So I think the big takeaways on this, the two would be stay away from those rerouting type links, and then also just make sure that you stay away from the healthcare industry until I find out more on that. I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure you like and subscribe.